Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison with Baby Stepping to Freedom. Today I'm doing something a little different. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen a lot of cooking action in my stories. Erin and I have been eating keto now for about 2.5 months or so, and one of the things that keeps us really successful is doing a little bit of meal prep on the weekends. I don't go overboard with meal prep, but I like to have some pre-made food in the fridge so we can be set up for success throughout the week for lunches, or if we're too lazy, but when I say we, I mean me, too lazy to cook during the week. So today is Sunday, which means I am doing some meal prep. Normally, I go grocery shopping every 2 weeks. This month, I have been a little unorganized. I forgot that last weekend was when I needed to go grocery shopping, and we decided, let's see how long we can go. Can we make it another week? Can we make it the rest of the month? We'll see. So we could have gone grocery shopping this weekend, decided not to just because I want to see what happens. So I'm going to use what we have in kind of a pantry challenge, but it's not really much of a challenge because we have a pretty full pantry and a pretty full freezer. So that is what I'm going to do. I have a few things that I'm wanting to make, and I'm just going to take you along for the ride as I make all the things on my list. So welcome to my kitchen. It's not that clean, so don't judge my messy kitchen. One thing you'll learn about me when it comes to cooking is I am pretty random. I have a hard time following recipes, and I just kind of throw things together. So that's gonna be part of this whole vlog, is just me kind of figuring out what I'm doing as I'm doing it. The first thing I'm going to make is pretty straightforward, hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. If you do not have an Instant Pot, I actually think I might do a whole Instant Pot tutorial on YouTube. So if you feel like that would be helpful for you, comment below. But I use my Instant Pot all the time. For hard-boiled eggs, it's the best. I have this little basket here, and at the bottom of my stained pot, that's how much I use it, it's stained, it's probably about 2 cups of water. So I just put my little basket of eggs in there, and see, the water doesn't come up to the eggs, it just is right below because it's gonna steam them. I don't know how many eggs that is. You can see I'm gonna do hard-boiled eggs, but also some egg salad. That's why I'm making this many eggs. So simple. Just put the lid on it, set it for 5 minutes on manual. Eventually we'll get there. And that's it. It'll come up to pressure, and I will let it sit for another 5 minutes, and then they'll be ready. Make sure it's on sealing, not venting. Sealing, that's how it comes up to pressure. Next in the meal prep is jalapeno popper chicken. So I just have 4 frozen chicken breasts. This is cream cheese, jalapeno, red onion with salt, pepper, and garlic. Mixed all in, I'm gonna take this and put it on top, and then top it with cheese. Then I'll bake that in the oven, and we'll just have some creamy, delicious chicken to eat throughout the week. Now that the Instant Pot is done cooking the eggs, I'm going to make taco soup. So as you can see, the Instant Pot is on saute, and I'm just cooking up some ground beef, onions, jalapenos, and red bell peppers. In here I have salt, pepper, chili powder, garlic powder, or actually granulated garlic, different than garlic powder, and then Penzeys salsa and pico spice, which is super tasty. As you can see, I'm almost out because I use it all the time. That is cooking up in there. Once the ground beef is all cooked, I'm going to add in the rest of my broth that I have in the fridge. That's just like little pieces of cold fat floating on top, not nasty mold or something. I'm going to put some water in as well, a can of diced tomatoes, and probably half the can of tomato paste. I'll mix all that in and bring it up to pressure for about 5 minutes. about half of the eggs to make egg salad. I'm just gonna make a simple egg salad with mayonnaise, mustard, salt, pepper, maybe a little garlic. I have 7 hard-boiled eggs that will go in the fridge that we can just eat throughout the week. And then I'll mix this up and we can have that for lunches and dinner. Taco soup is done. This L14 means that it has been done for 14 minutes. That was not, now 15 minutes. That was not on purpose. That was because I got distracted and busy, but that's what's great about the Instant Pot. It keeps it on, keep warm, and it just kind of comes down from pressure on its own. It had a little bit of pressure left in it, which is why I put it on venting, and it has cooked and is looking pretty tasty. I am going to throw in some cheese and some, haven't decided yet what I'm gonna put in it. Maybe some sour cream or some cream cheese. Ooh. So I decided to put it back on saute. That will bring it back up to a boil, which it's probably pretty close to being there as is, because I just want it to be hot enough that it can kind of cook down a little bit more. I decided that I'm going to put half and half in it to just make it a little bit creamier. I don't measure anything. So a little half and half, I'll let it boil. Now it looks creamy and delicious. I'm gonna throw a little bit of the cheese in that I just grated and mix that up in it to help it get a little bit thicker. And that's about it. That's the taco soup. I let the soup simmer for a little while, so it got a little bit thicker, added a little bit more cheese, and now I'm just letting it cool on the counter so I can put it in containers and get it in the fridge. Then the chicken is done. I did cut into one of the chicken breasts just to make sure that it was cooked. I cut into one of the thicker ones and it sure is cooked. So there it is. We have four chicken breasts that we can eat this week. We might even have some for dinner tonight. It got a little watery down below. That's because the chicken was frozen, but it probably helped the chicken stay moist while it was cooking. So that is everything. I suppose if you want to make that chicken your own, you're probably going to want to know how long I cooked it for. So it was in the oven at 350 for probably about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I didn't keep track, but it was in there for a while because the chicken was frozen. Obviously, it would be a lot less, probably like 30 minutes if the chicken wasn't frozen. I'm officially done with meal prepping. So as you can see, I have some extra hard-boiled eggs and some egg salad. I have 3 containers of soup and then 4 chicken breasts. We may have some, Erin might have that tonight. I actually have a bowl of soup right here. So in addition to the 3 containers of soup, I also have a bowl that I'm gonna eat right when I'm done with this. I've been cooking for about 2 hours. So, you know, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is probably 2 meals, 9, and then some snacks, like 9 or 10 meals that I made in 2 hours with stuff that I just had laying around. This is why I'm not too concerned about finishing out this keto pantry challenge for the rest of the week, because I think I can make it work. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed my Sunday keto meal prep. That should all last us at least through this week. If we have some stuff that's left over, we'll probably throw it in the freezer to have later on. If you liked following the meal prep, let me know below and I can do this every week or every couple weeks or whatever works out. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you see all the new videos that I will be posting. Follow me on Instagram where you'll see a lot more cooking, like almost every night cooking. Also, I have a blog, babysteppingtofreedom.com, where I'm sharing a lot of debt-free and keto information, and I will see you next time.